It's your boys Res&Ralph here, and today we are starting our first and ever Q&A. That's right, what did I say? Q&A. Alright, stay with us.
I hate you. Let's get thanks, Fiji.
That's my favorite, cup size.
Cup size. Wait, is that one of them?
Yeah, I just sort of just liked it down.
Well, what's your cup size?
You gotta remember from what I've last felt to not 32, but maybe 30 Bs. That's what I'm going for. I'm not being too generous here, but 30 Bs. That's whoever. Okay, we're gonna have a raffle. Whoever guesses the closest wins. All right. You will win a bag of... I don't know. What are they going to win a bag of, Resoula? Tell them.
I don't know.
Alright. The dragon god says, or asks, yep.
So, Therese, favorite book and favorite author. I don't read. Next question.
To Ralph. Do you like roller coasters? Just wondering, because I like your screams. Of course I like roller coasters. Who doesn't? Actually, this is a great way to feature one of my latest... Actually, it's not a latest video. But if you go back to one of my first and ever VR chat videos, there is a roller coaster theme on everything. Okay? You find that one, and you get back to me. It's Bikini Bottom Drug Dealer.
And then, to both... What made you interested in creating YouTube contents?
I guess the easiest way to say it would be that we wanted to show our community. We wanted to have our community out there. Resoula, you could probably make this sound a whole lot better and more interesting. But we had a community at one time called, it was on Dolby Axon.
We called it Dolby.
We called it Dolby. It was Dolby. It was amazing. It was love. It was life. It was better than Twitch. It was better than Discord. You guys have no idea. Mm-hmm. And the man upstairs took it away from us.
That's right.
But our whole community, to put a short story, to put a long story short, we're gonna quit. Oh my God, what is happening? Okay. Long story short, it was amazing before we all separated, but. You know what? It was great, and we wanted to show ourselves off. And
yeah, basically, we wanted the idea of a community channel. And so the idea was not that there would be 2 of us, not that there would be 4 of us, that there would be the entire community that we had, and we would all contribute to making videos, whether we actually could stop doing hand motions. What was I saying? Everyone in the community, whether they recorded, edited, or were just there, and thought that that would be the best way to do it. That is why we started this.
Yeah.
Bam. Let's see. So, Yuri wants to know, from Mean Sola, why are you so mean? I don't see a Mean Sola, so next question. To Ralph, who is dirtier in Gmod, you or Fadeless?
Okay. See? It's like this smudge. Got a little bit of acne too. Okay. You can't see.
In Gary's mod, not in your webcam. What?
I'm not talking about Gary's mod in general. Okay, I know it says Gary's mod, but he's not asking Gary's mod. He's asking deep down. You have to look inside to get the answer. Okay, like, look. You have to break down the question. Who is? All right. And then under that is Ralph. So who is Ralph? Clearly. In Gmod, yes. Okay, it says Gmod, but what does Gmod really mean? Have you ever really thought that? Like, it has 4 letters, okay? What else has 4 letters? Dirt.
Stop! Just stop! I hate you. This is the stupidest Q&A in the world.
I would love to give it to Fadeless. I would love to give everything I could to Fadeless. But this is something I can't. I'm sorry, Fadeless. You are a lot cleaner than I am.
This Fadeless showers.
That too.
Okay. What happens when you guys use this account at the same time? And further explained, if you and Ralph logged into Konglomerat's account at the same time, what happens then? Like, isn't that weird when you got a comment that's meant for Ralph and vice versa? Well, for the comment, that's easy to explain. We have, the whole list is there. We both go through it. We both pretty much read everything, but we just kind of only really respond to it if it's directed at us. Otherwise, we just leave it alone. It's not like weird. It doesn't bother us. It's just like, oh yeah, this is directed towards this guy. This is directed towards me. There you go.
It's just natural, honestly. It's like as you scroll,
we don't think about it.
Because even when we're reading the comments, it has a picture of what video it's from. What
video it's on. So
we can tell immediately from our thumbnails that it's...
Pretty much.
And if you mention our names in the other person's comments in their video, then we'll see it that way.
Yeah, we just... And if we don't see it, if one of us notices, like, oh, that we haven't responded to it, typically we tell each other. Like, oh, did you see this comment?
I try to.
I usually have to remind him a lot more than he reminds me. Yeah, okay. Alright, so also from Random Scroller. Is there a schedule of when Res and Ralph would upload? Example, Res uploads on Monday, Ralph uploads the next day, and then Res, and then Ralph, and so on. There's not really a schedule. The schedule is a daily schedule, and I set that schedule. That's my schedule I set for myself. Ralph uploads whenever he gets a video ready. I interrupt my own schedule, like, to let him upload, because that gives me a good break. But no, we don't organize like, oh, I upload this day, he uploads this day. No, it's like I upload attempting every single day.
And I pitch in when I can.
Yeah, and then whenever he has a video ready, he uploads, and then that's it. We don't organize it in advance. It's just kind of like, okay, it's around 5 p.m., and now one of us messages the other like, oh, do you have tonight's video? Oh, I have tonight's video, or something like that.
Yeah. We know we all have stuff to do, so I get a lot of my time eaten up from either work or whatever, but you know, I try to get a video to you guys as soon as possible. But yeah, that's I don't know what else to say.
So, number 3, who were the other 2 persons? I want to do half of it. All right, I'm gonna start with the most important one, who is. You would probably disagree, but I'll tell you why I think it's the most important one. I'd say the most important one to talk about first would be Ram. Ram is the reason this channel exists. Nobody came up... I didn't come up with the idea for this channel. Ralph didn't come up with the idea with this channel. And the other person didn't come up with the idea for this channel. Ram came up with the idea for this channel. It was Ram who came to me one day and said, hey, remember that channel we used to have that we did like 5 videos on? That was fun. We should do that again. And I was like, you know what? You have a good point. That was fun. Maybe we should do it again. And I also had this point of, every time I had a channel, we had something that would start to grow. We would sometimes get a bit of a community there, people that would comment. We would have people that would come back regularly, but we would always stop, and then everything would just kind of fall apart. There was no consistency to it. And so I thought, okay, well, this time, I like this idea, and if I do this now, I'm going to stick to it. I'm going to make this like the time where nobody quits. And then half the people quit.
Yeah.
The other person is Roy, who I guess I'll let Steven talk about. Not Steven, Ralph. I'll let Ralph talk about him.
Alright, Roy. Roy was the first friend, or I'm pretty sure the first friend Resoula has met on a game we used to play, Daisy. That's when he first came into the picture. I don't know well, Resoula knows more about the origin of Troy, or Roy, rather. His real name's Troy. But he's the best friend you could ever ask for. He's the friendliest guy. He is the most unique person. He was started with our Discord. He was there before I was.
Dolby.
On Dolby, yeah. Wait, did I say Discord?
You said Discord, not Dolby. Roy was one of the first people on the channel. It was me and Ram, and then I asked Roy, I believe. I think I came to you last, Ralph. What happened was, at the time, my computer was not the best for recording and all this stuff because my CPU was garbage. So but I could edit. I was the only one in the entire group that knew how to edit. Ralph's computer also sucked. And he didn't know how to edit. And he needed some time to really get into things. And Ram was just Ram. He never actually did anything. Roy streamed. So we just sort of used his streams. I took those, I edited highlights out of them, and those were our first videos until Ralph started recording too, and then I started editing those. And that's Roy. One of our longest standing friends, part of the channel for a bit, and no longer part of the channel. Now you have us!
All two of us.
All two of us.
Hey guys, you hear that? All two of us.
Yeah, man. Does Ralph live in Canada, or is he just from Canada?
Alright, now, here's the real proof. Do you think any random American would have syrup du reblé? Huh? This is all natural, okay? This is the real deal here. You see? Okay, I'm taking the webcam down. Alright? Just so you guys know I'm not messing with you and it's random French words. 100% pure maple syrup. It's even got a maple leaf. Look how beautiful.
Maple leaf.
There we go.
Oh god.
So does Ralphred live in Canada? I would bring you outside my window, but you would not reach. I guess that's... Now I got syrup everywhere. Why did I do this?
I don't know. You could have just said yes.
I could have, but that would
yes, I live here, but like, okay.
You have to show them proof. I mean...
Yeah, okay.
For the first person who comments in this video, guess what you're gonna get? You're gonna get some maple syrup sent to you, okay? Alright, stay tuned. Are you
actually gonna mail maple syrup to somebody?
Maybe.
Maybe! This is the stupidest Q&A to ever happen in the history of Q&As.
Q&A. My hands are a bit sticky now. Well, one part is. It's between my fingers, so like when I...
Number 4! Do you guys go to the same university, or do you even hang out IRL?
Yeah. You didn't know? I thought this was all... We share the same dorm room, guys. Have you not heard us like throughout our live streams? You could hear me in the background of sometimes in Rez's videos. Like, hello? Okay, I can't do this anymore. Okay, do you guys live in the same university? Or go... Oh my god. Okay, I can't do this anymore. Do you guys go to the same university? No, we do not. Okay, we do not live in the same country, let alone the same state or province. We've never seen each other IRL. But wait, there's more. We will be seeing each other very shortly. In about 28 days' time, maybe a day, give or two, up or down.
Of the recording date.
Oh, okay. Actually, of the recording date, yes. From the published date, maybe 20 days. Let's say a solid 20 days. We will be seeing each other for the first time ever. And you know where that's gonna be? You tell him, Rez.
PAX East.
PAX East.
PAX.
Where's PAX East?
Boston.
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 Where's Boston?
Massachusetts.
And where's your college?
New York.
There you go.
What?
We do not go to the same college.
I don't... What the fuck was all of that? What was that? What was that? From Eden Kingdom. I want to know about Ralph and Resoula age and how you two met in the past. Really curious.
My age. Well, my age is 19 years of age. What else was it? What else?
And how we met in the past.
And how we met in the past. Oh my god.
Well,
okay.
First,
well,
I'm 21.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So Resoula's 21.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 19, about to turn 20. Not very shortly, but
and
in due
he
time.
looks a lot older than I do.
Not really.
A little bit.
I don't act it. Let's put it that way.
But at least you have a beard.
Used to.
How we met in the past. You want me to tell that story?
Yeah. You know what? I'll let you speak.
So the way me and Ralph here met was great. Once upon a time, I decided, me and Ram, we went to go play some DayZ. And I spawn in, and I'm in Berezino, and then I'm just on the docks looking for stuff, and this Canadian with a pistol runs up to me. And you might be thinking, oh, that's Ralph. It's not Ralph. The Canadian's name was Kevin. Fucking nodding. The Canadian's name was Kevin, and he said, "Hey, are you friendly?" And I said, "Yeah." And so he was like, "Oh, okay." He had a gun. I didn't. He could have killed me. He didn't. And little did I know, this fucking asshole right here and his friend Jake, I think, were in voice with Kevin saying, "Oh, dude, kill that guy you found. Kill him. Kill him. You gotta kill him." Kevin didn't kill me. So me and Kevin went looting, and I started following him down the coast to meet his friends, a.k.a. Ralph and Jake. And Ram, I was in a voice call with, who was saying, "Oh, dude, you gotta kill the guy you're with right now. You gotta kill him and take his gun. You find a gun and kill him. You have to, or they're gonna kill you." I'm like, why are you so sure they're gonna kill me? And the whole time in voice, they're just still saying to Kevin, "Kill him. You gotta kill him. You kill him, or we're gonna kill him when he gets here."
This is all true, by the way.
Yeah,
all true.
Eventually, I get to the church we get to the church or was the firehouse or the church?
It was the church. It was the church in Electro.
Yeah, it was the church in Electro. We get there, and Ram tells me, no, listen, you have stuff, so you can't go in there, because they're going to kill you. So you need to stay outside, and I'll go in, and I'll make sure they're friendly, because I don't have anything, so it's okay if I die. So Ram follows Kevin in, and they get in there, and I don't hear gunshots. For some reason, they decided not to kill Ram. So naturally, I followed him in. We started hanging out, looting things together as a nice big group of 5. And then, later on in the night, we had found a car, and the car needed some, one of them ran into the car, and ran Ram over. Didn't kill him, just ran him over. Now he had a broken leg. So Ram
was that me or was that Kevin?
I forget who did it, but Ram goes into the passenger seat, I get in the driver's seat, all the Canadians get back in front of the car, and now Ram's in my ear, freaking out. He's going, "Oh, dude, they ran me over. Oh my god, we gotta kill them. Look, they're all right in front of the car. If we run them all over right now, we can get away with all their stuff, and we can win, and they'll all be dead. Do it. Run them over right now. Do it. Do it." And I'm just like,
"Don't do it.
But why?
Don't do
They
it.
haven't intentionally hurt us. Why would I kill them?" I decided not to kill them. And I'm pretty sure the entire night they were still plotting to kill us the whole time too. Eventually, we make it to the end of the night. Everyone's logging off. We all logged off in the same place. The car's right there. I think we had just the car was there with some stuff in it. We, for the most part, didn't really think I don't think we thought we'd see each other again after that anyway. Ralph went AFK without logging out. He alt-tabbed, and then at one point he tabs back in while Ram is right up in his face, and accidentally, I think he axed him in the face. You didn't shoot him, right? You axed him?
No, okay, so what happened was, when I tabbed back in, I accidentally clicked while doing so. So, automatically, the first thing I see is when I hop into the game, it's just me slashing, and it happened to be Jared right in my face, or Ram, rather. And I freaked out, and I didn't know what to do, so I was like, oh my god, I just killed him. And then, at the same time, Resoula was still alive in-game, and I just got lit up out of nowhere with a gun.
So on my end, what happened was Ram started freaking out. He's like, "Oh fuck! I told you we couldn't trust them. He just killed me. I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, he just killed me." I'm like, "Okay." And I run over to see Ralph staring at this dead body, and so I just shot him. I killed him, and then I removed him I just took all his gear, I took all of Ram's gear, and then I logged out. He started freaking out, like, "Oh my god, he just killed me, they're gonna take all of our stuff," and all of the rest of them logged back on, but I was gone. He adds me on Skype, and messages me, he's like, "Hey," I'm like, "Yo, not cool, bro, not cool." And that's how we met. That is the origin story, this is how we met.
But to add a little piece of information, as soon as I died, I started freaking out because I knew Rez had killed me, but I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna take all of the loot, they're gonna take the car, they're gonna because we worked 6 hours that night at least to get all that loot and to get all that gear. So when I saw all that, I was like, oh my god, no, we're not losing all this. So I ran to at the time it was my dad's office, because I think I was 14 or 13 at the time. I didn't have a cell phone, so I'm on this house phone. Oh yeah, I was a squeaker. I'm here calling. I'm like, "Hey guys, yo, they just killed us. You guys got to get back on. I know your parents said to get back to sleep, but It's serious. Like, I just died. They took everything. And it was...
No, he left out the part about how he killed Ram first.
Yeah.
Let's make the Americans out to be the bad people when I, the Canadian, killed someone first.
Have I ever warned you how dangerous a Canadian is with a hatchet? Okay? With a beard and a hatchet? Come on now. Close.
Is Ralph so sexy a question?
I don't know. That is a good question.
What about so sexy 24-hour sex? A Butler asks, do you love me?
Oh. That's my answer.
Player Resoula asks, how you got the name Resoula and Konglomerat in the first place? I got the name Resoula because I was playing Eternal City, which is a MUD from the 90s. +1 to anyone old enough to remember MUDs. And I had so many characters that just died for many reasons, and I needed a new character name. I had gone through all of my usernames and all the usernames that I could steal. So I just was like, okay, I need a new one. So what I did was I took all my favorite just syllables and words and started mashing them together. I was like, okay, so I like the word soul. That sounds like a shitty name though. So I'm like, okay, what about Sola? That sounds like a girl, so no. I'm like, okay, I like R-E, but Resoul. That sounds like it's missing something. So I said, Resoula. I like that. And now you have Resoula.
What happened about Resoula?
Shut the fuck up. Konglomerat Ram came up with, because we were trying to think up a name for the channel that would fit the idea of the whole community channel that we wanted to make. And so one word that worked really well was the English word conglomerate, you know, because we were a community, we were a conglomerate. And so Ram says, well, you know, you're like ethnically German, right? You know, so why don't you just like put a K and take out the E, because that sounds German. And I looked it up and I found out that was actually also a German word. However, it is not actually the German word for conglomerate as, you know, like a conglomerate as a community. What it is it's the German word for conglomerate, the type of rock. But it worked fine enough. And now we have conglomerate.
Ta-da!
And now, finally, the best question. The most important question. My favorite question. Will you ever start calling me by my username instead of Fadeless's sister? This is from Fadeless's sister. The answer is... no.
Oh, come on. Where's your heart? Where's your heart?
I think it's right here.
Right where? Right there?
Poking my chest.
Oh, wait, no. Right. You're above me, right? So right there?
No, point to your right. Point to your right. That's my head.
There? So it's right there.
That's my ear.
Okay, but then maybe like angle it like this then?
That's...
so it goes down and up? You know, you have to like...
Stop. Alright, so... Alright, so that's all the questions.
Alright. Any crazy announcements? Stay tuned for 20K? 25K? What? Hold on. We'll let you guys decide decide the next milestone, alright? We'll let you guys decide. What am I doing? Help. Thank you so much, you guys, for listening. Alright, let me get a squat here. Thank you so much for thank you so much for listening, you guys. You guys have been great. I love you all. Res loves you all. We love you all as a collective. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome to the webcam life. I'm being welcomed to it. This is amazing. This is great. Let me sit down because I need a seat. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed the 24-hour live stream that passed. Get used to more webcams from me. Do I have anything else to say? Not really. Love me.